Hey guys, it's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am so sorry I have been gone for almost a month. I've been taking a little bit of a hiatus because I've had so much schoolwork and had to study for finals, but I am officially done now. My summer break just started on Friday, so I've been enjoying the weekend, and now I am free on my days off to read as much as I want, but I'm back now and I want to get back into posting videos regularly for you guys. I'm just planning on catching up on all of the books that I've had to put off because of my final exams, so here are the books that I want to read this summer. Starting off, of course, at number 1 is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. I just got this book a few days ago and I was super excited for it. I read the first 5 pages and it already hooked me and just got all the feels going again. This is probably the shortest Sarah J. Maas book I've ever read. This is a novella that bridges the gap between the ACOTAR trilogy and the future Prythian books, and this just focuses on all of the inner circle around the time of the winter solstice, which is Feyre's birthday, and they're all just trying to recover and just take a deep breath after the events of ACOTAR. And at the back there is a sneak peek of the next book to come into the series and who the characters will be. I am really excited to see what is in store for the A Court of Thorns and Roses books and what Sarah J. Maas is going to continue to write. The next book that I really want to read this summer is Obsidio by Amie Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I actually did start this book. I made it 100 pages in before I had to put it down. This is the third and final book in the Illuminae trilogy. This book feels so much grander than the first 2 books. There's a lot of rising action. All of the characters that we've gotten to know from the first 2 books are all working together. I'm sure it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, but I can't wait to read it because this has been one of my favorite series of the year so far. The next few books I'm planning on getting to are the Ember and the Ashes trilogy by Sabaa Tahir. These 2 books were sent to me by Penguin Teen, and I have to say I've never read them before. I've seen them in the bookstore and I've heard a lot about them on BookTube, but I've never picked them up myself, and I am actually really excited to. I love these new covers. They have a very matte feel to it, and I like the white with the red and blue on the cover. I think that's really awesome. Very, very aesthetic looking. These books follow the story of a girl named Laia, I think, and she lives in a kingdom that has been conquered by an empire, and in order to secure her freedom and save her family, she has to become a rebel spy against the empire. It sounds very epic, and I'm really excited to pick this up. I do want to try and read these this month because I know the 3rd book is coming out in June. Moving on to sci-fi, I also want to pick up Alienated by Melissa Landers. This is almost a contemporary sci-fi. This is about a girl named Kara who's hosting the very first intergalactic exchange student at her high school. It sounds very interesting. I've seen this book around, so I'm really excited to finally get a copy and read it. And I think this is the first book in a series, maybe a trilogy. Another book that I have said I need to read for almost like the entire year now, Immortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, because I still haven't picked this series up yet. I am way behind on Emma Books' reading schedule for this series, but I want to try and catch up if I can. Plus, City of Bones takes place in the summertime, so it gives me like summer vibes. Fighting shadow monsters in the summertime in New York City. It sounds pretty dope. Next few books are contemporary novels. It seems to be a trend in the book community to always read contemporary during the summertime. It's just lighthearted and fluffy. I really want to get to P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the 2nd book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. I read the 1st book earlier this spring and I really liked it. It was a very lighthearted and sweet story, so I want to pick up the 2nd book. It continues the story of Lara Jean and the drama regarding all of her crushes and boys that she likes because of her love letters. And I also heard that they're making a movie out of this, so it'd be great to finish the series before I go and see the movie. Then I really want to get to Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welsh. This is a story about a girl named Lena who is vacationing in Tuscany, Italy for the summer, and she meets this boy named Ren, and the 2 of them go on an adventure through Italy, and it sounds extremely romantic and great for the summertime. I've always wanted to visit Italy, and if I can't go in real life, at least I can take a book to transport me there. The next 2 books I want to get to are Our Troth, and this is volume 1 and 2. These are history books that focus on ancient European history and folklore beliefs. I'm a huge history nerd, and I'm very fascinated by folklore and paganism, so I would really want to pick these books up and, you know, just learn about the different beliefs and practices of life of the Stone Age Europeans. And lastly, a book that I hope to get to this summer is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This is a story about futuristic superheroes, and it sounds really cool. And this year has been a huge year for superhero lore because you've had the Avengers Infinity War come out, and as much as I love those superheroes, I'd love to read some more heroes that aren't necessarily Marvel and DC, and so I think this book will be a very interesting read. So those are the books I am planning to read this summer. I may add or remove books depending on how I'm feeling. I'm such a mood reader that I just pick and choose based off of whatever I'm feeling at the time. Those are the ones that I've wanted to read for a while now, and I've just kept putting them off and putting them off because of school, but now I'm really looking forward to having the time to catch up and read some of these books. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments if you have read any of the books that I've talked about, or if you'd like to see me do any reviews for them. Please let me know, and as always, give this video a like if you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye!